what had happened was, um, did I say that my phone, um,
Just wouldn't turn on, like wouldn't.
yes. So
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I went to. They said it was a motherboard,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to go get it switched. I mean, get a new phone, and now the old phone I'm just using for like whatever. Just it has no sound, so I just use it for like internet if
Oh,
I'm
okay, okay.
doing something or something like that.
And that's
But
the one that's overheating.
yeah, so I don't
Wait.
know. I just want to use it to look at the chat, but
Okay.
um, probably.
How was Bahamas? I didn't ask you.
Bahamas was fantabulous. Other than the weather, the weather
Mm-hmm.
was a little bit
It was a
sketchy.
little like rainy or windy.
Was it raining or windy? Hold on. No, it's very windy actually, extremely windy,
Mm-hmm.
extremely windy. But other than that, the people are very friendly.
Yeah.
Um, I think I did something wrong here. Hold on. The people are very friendly. Okay.
Yeah, Bahamians are nice. And you stayed in Nassau, right?
Yes, we stayed in Nassau,
Okay.
and the people are extremely nice. They use U.S. currency.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else?
I love
Oh,
it. It's nice. I've been there twice and I love the Bahamas. The only thing is their food is a little bland. Like we're not it's not a season like us.
the food is actually good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The food was good.
That
The
shit was
food was
bland to
actually
me.
really good.
Except for the conch. They do like the fried conch and conch soup. That shit was good, but everything else was a little bit bland to me.
The conch tastes like nothing. Like I didn't see. I don't know what the big hype is about the conch, but it
Did you
didn't
try
really
it
taste like.
like how did you get it? How did you try it? Was it jerk, fried? What did they do to it?
It was in a fritter.
Okay, crumb fritter. Yeah, that's probably why you didn't taste much of it. Jerk conch is so good. So
It
good.
tasted like nothing. Like literally nothing. It had no flavor. Just tastes like in a fried freaking. It was like in a dumpling.
Okay, so it's not like how we can taste the saltfish in the saltfish fritter. You didn't really
No,
taste it like that.
no, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. But um, but yeah, the food was good. I'm not gonna lie. The food
Mm-hmm.
was good. Um, what else? The roads are very flat. Like the roads are extremely flat. There's no hill and
Hmm.
gullies. It's
Yeah,
straight.
none at all.
No hardly any potholes.
Hmm.
Um, the rental company gave us a car with the steering wheel on the left side, so that helped a lot.
Okay, good. Nice, nice.
We had possibly almost every fast food restaurant that we could try there.
Hmm.
I didn't have the Burger King, but they said that Ashley and Cherie said the Burger King was good.
Hmm.
Um, what else?
Did you
They
guys
had
go
the
to the market
Wendy's.
downtown to get like the little
We
fans
did.
and stuff like that?
We did. I got to carry a sweater from there,
Nice.
and I got Dana keychain. It was $1. It's for an anniversary,
Not you saying it's $1. I'm done.
um, what else? I think what else? Again, the people are extremely friendly. So my friend left her money in the ATM machine, and the
Hmm.
guy, excuse me, miss, you left your money. Mind you, it was
Yeah.
$100. You know,
Damn.
if that was Jamaica, it would have been a
I don't know
whole.
if I'd be that friendly still, but honestly,
Exactly.
no, they're a tourism like country and they're also like a Christian nation. So they're pretty nice over there. Not a lot of violence. If you do see some violence, it's not against the tourists. Like you're not gonna get pickpocketed down there, none of that stuff. That's what I like. You can walk any hours of the day. Like we fell asleep on the beach when we went there, like at night. So it's pretty safe. I like that about Nassau.
Yeah, and funny enough, there was a travel advisory initially when we were
That's
leaving
a
or when
lot
we
for
were leaving.
Bahamas.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. Um, what
Wow.
else? the culture there is like they
Yeah,
don't they don't
the
have boat
water
there.
was blue. I saw that on your live.
The water is amazingly blue, like, it's ridiculous, like, it's
Yeah.
teal, turquoise, whatever, but, I don't know what their culture is, like, they listen to a lot of reggae, they
Mm-hmm.
listen to a lot of reggae, like, it's almost like a little mini Jamaica in a sense. I was
Yeah.
wearing a Jamaican bandana, and they're like, "Jamaica, like, they big up Jamaica everywhere, like,
Bring it.
it's this kind of
And
thing.
there's a lot of there's a lot of Jamaicans there because so they have a joke saying it's like a watered down Jamaica because everything you could find in Jamaica you can find there, but there's not a lot of violence. The food is similar, just not as seasoned to me, but it's nice there. Like the fishermen when they go catch their fish, you're getting some nice big red snappers. Like I like them. Their accent, it's kind of funny. Like if they're talking fast, good luck.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't do with it. I was about ready to leave. I was about ready to go.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay,
Yeah. Once you
it's
get
time."
used to it, it's better. But like the first couple days, I was like, huh? Pardon? Could you repeat that? Can you slow that down? So that's
Yeah.
good.
I couldn't deal. But other than that, the weather when we got there was a bit breezy at night when the sun went down, but after the 2 days, it started to
Mhm.
get extremely hot, like crispy hot.
Okay.
As for the concert itself, it was a hot mess in a sense, the organizational piece, but Dave
Really?
Chappelle himself did an amazing job. Spice
Okay.
is an amazing entertainer, like, she is
Yeah.
top tier. She was great, but
Good.
other than that, would I go back? Probably not. I think it's, like, the perfect cruise, place to go for, like, couple hours and then go home.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't like I can see why someone would wanna go there for a wedding or, just to have a really R&R vacation, like, not do I feel like there's nothing to do there.
Okay. So it just depends on what you like to do because for me, the first time I went to Nassau and the first couple of days was just the hotel. Like we were just so obsessed with the hotel, all inclusive everything. Then the beach is right across the street. So I like that. But then by like the third, fourth day, we did the glass bottom boat. You can do different tours. You went to the market. You're not gonna find like an amusement park and shit like that. But I don't know, I like it. But I do think if you want a more real Bahamian experience, you have to go to one of the other islands because Nassau is all tourist, right? You have the Hilton Hotel, Breezes, this, that. It's all real. It's just all tourist. But if you go to like say for example like Andros, they're lit over there, especially if you go during Crab Fest. Well, girl, it's party every night till 5 a.m. Like it's nice. So I think it's just the if you really want a cultural experience, you have to go to the different islands because they have like a lot of islands
That's
over
what
there.
everyone's saying. That's what everyone's
Mhm.
saying, "Oh, if we're gonna go to a different island," we're just like we're thinking to
Yeah,
ourselves, "This island if this is the main island and it's like this, what the fuck am I
yeah.
going to another island? Like, what the hell?"
No, the other islands you're not gonna find anything fancy. Like you're not gonna find no like Western stuff. So you're not gonna find like the nice clubs, and you're not gonna find like the banging hotels. But there's a lot of like pubs and bars and local parties. And then if you go on one of the other islands, more than likely you're gonna stay in an Airbnb. So you get to cook and just chill. It's more vibes to me. I don't know about Atlantis. I never went there. I just passed it when we went on the tour, the boat tour. I never went in there. I went inside Rio. Rio was nice, but I never went in Atlantis.
Um,
Yeah. But at least
okay.
you were in the damn sun.
I wasn't?
No, so at least you were in the sun.
Oh,
Cause
I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sun is well, I feel like I got a little bit darker, but not to my
I don't
liking, but
I don't think
yeah.
so. You think you got
Hey girl,
darker?
hey. Yeah, 100%. My foundation doesn't match.
Nah. I'm done.
My foundation does not match, child. It is what it is. But yeah, yeah, so I just want to tell everybody because I'm gonna post this afterwards, put a little title on it, yada yada yada. But
Yes.
Um, I don't know, I think I kind of screwed up the hashtags, but I'm not gonna start over. But anyways, what I
It's
wanted
okay.
to do was start off by, so usually when I introduce a friend, I start off by saying, look at my ombre arm. Can we get into this? Look. So we start off up here, light, and then
Lighter.
we'll take you
Yeah.
down. Like what it's like, I hate this. I hate it.
I can see it in your arms. I can see it in your
Right,
arms.
it's so bad.
Yeah.
I need to, how do I tan up here and not down here? Like
I got
it's
black
so
too when I came back from Florida, girl, but I loved it. I didn't business. My makeup definitely was not matching either. It's true.
yeah. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. Okay, so basically I just want to talk about it's the glitter on my thing for me. It's so annoying. Yeah, so how did we meet? And like what you went to school for, what and your business.
Oh, okay. Wow. Hi, guys. My name is Trishan. I met Lorene by stalking her. No, I'm joking. I actually met her through her nieces. So she has like lots of nieces and nephews. And two of them were my friend. Well, one first. Jessica was my friend first, and then Vicky, because Vicky is Jessica's little sister. And I just I was always with them. Jessica allowed me to come to her house, and I was always at her house day in, day out. You could not get me home. And then we started to go to Lorene's house. And I was like, this is your aunt? She's cool. Like, what the hell? We were used to like old ass aunties, miserable. She was young, she was lit, she would do prank calls with us. She'd like bust people's ass if she
Not
needed
the
to.
prank calls. Oh
You
my
remember the
god.
prank calls?
Oh my god. That is so bad.
We used to just sit out front and do the weirdest things. But yeah, that's how it was. And then like I had nowhere to live. And Jessica was like, okay, just come to my grandma's house. And then when it's time to leave, just hide. So that's what I did. And then Lorene was like, so you're not leaving? And I was like, no, not really. And she's like, okay. And she let me stay. And that was it. That honestly, that was 20 years ago. 22 years ago.
Was Janai born at that point?
Yes, Janai was born because when I met Janai, he was a little baby with his puffy hair and his cute little dimples. He was young. He was like
Okay.
maybe one and a little bit.
Okay. So I was about maybe 19 years old. 18,
Yeah.
19.
So damn.
DSR, hey. Okay. So and so that's how we met. Cool.
Yeah.
And so what so how did we get here? Like what transpired through since the time that we met to now that brought us here?
Okay.
Good, bad, or indifferent?
I'm gonna spill it all, YouTube. Get ready. So we were just cool. We were cool. We were friends, chilling, doing everything. And then, my weird ass, because I got weird. I'm not gonna lie. I got weird.
By the way,
Like,
you lost so much weight. I can see it in your face. Good grief.
really? Bitch, I
Yes.
actually gained weight when I went to the States.
Girl,
Yes, I went
can't
on my
see it.
sister's scale and I gained. And I was so depressed until I came back and went on my scale. It was still higher, but not as high as over there.
Yeah, I can't
But
tell.
thank you.
I can't tell.
I'm
I don't
trying.
think it's anything. If it's anything over 7 pounds, I can't tell.
Okay. It was 8 pounds. It was 8 pounds. But you know what? I remember what you said. Like, remember when I was telling you, like, I wanted to do this? You're like, listen, it's not going to be like this. It's going to be up and down. You just have to keep at it. So I just tell myself that. I'm like, you know what? I ate bad for the last couple weeks. Bitch, get back on it. So that's what I'm doing. And I really, really need to start working out now. I've been doing squats every morning. And I've been doing just the arm ones. But I'm actually going to start using the dumbbells and weights and stuff like that. Because summer, I'm trying to be naked out here. Naked. From head to toe.
I feel you, man. Going on vacation kind of throws you off.
Yeah.
Yes, we all gotta work out. Whether we're skinny or not, we have to work out. I think that I was on a good, I was on a good routine before I left. Like I wake up every morning, it was like a 27-minute workout. It was weights mixed with cardio, and I was doing good. And you know how they say like there's like stages to working out. So I think it's you feel it, you see it, someone else sees it, and then it's like you're at the place where you want to be. So I was at the point where I was feeling it. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm like, one day I was like, yo, I put my hand in my pocket. I was like, wait, my hand went in my pocket straight. I didn't have to like put my belly or like move to the side and all. Like, it just went straight into my pocket.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Like, a real buddy, you know, always yeah, like it's hard to maintain. It's hard to maintain. Like, I'm such a foodie, like, and I try to like do I know we're off topic, sorry, but
No,
I try
no,
to
it's
do
fine.
like the intermediate fasting
This
thing,
star
but
is
like
so funny.
you have to, yeah, I know. Stop bringing
Please
juggles
stop bringing
around.
this junk to my house.
Serious, like seriously, for real,
No,
it's
but
so
I think
hard.
you can eat. And listen, ain't nobody a bigger foodie than me. But I think it's what I'm learning now is moderation. So before, when I would open, the Oreo comes with 3 rows. You couldn't tell me nothing. I would done 2 of those rows easy. Now I tell myself, okay, I'll eat maybe 4 or 5, and then I'll go drink some water and pop a strawberry or two in my mouth. I'm just trying to. So it's not like I cut
Yeah,
Oreos out. I'm still eating McDonald's. I still do it, but I'm just trying to moderate how much I do it and how often. So, for example, when I was on vacation, I did not eat not one healthy thing, not one day. So I knew when I came back, I had to like try. So a
yeah,
fat
yeah.
soul.
Yeah, sorry. So do we, child. So do we. Trust me. But yeah, so I try to do intermediate fasting, and it's like I don't think there's no one thing that works for one person. So you really have to like
Mhm,
know your body, right? So I'm
mhm.
just like, okay, the intermittent fasting, it can work, but I don't know if it is. I think like for me, I have because my metabolism is like the slowest that there is, I have to like so my doctor was saying, and for someone like me, I shouldn't intermediate fast. I should have small things throughout the day, like either drink
Yeah,
water, just to let my metabolism know, hey, you got to keep going. Like you got to digest this.
yeah,
So drink water, drink apple juice, or have a grape, have an apple. Just small little things instead of having one big meal and then having my
yeah.
body try to digest that one big meal, which is would be a little bit harder.
But they say it is better to eat like lots of little, right?
Yeah,
They say
yes.
it is better to do that. But honestly, I think it's just
There's
a work in
partial. I
progress
did
every
a
day.
3-day water fast and
I
it didn't do
didn't-
nothing. I was still fat.
Well, it was only 3 days.
It was only 3 days. Try 7. I was actually gonna do that, and I was just like, I don't know if this is gonna work out for me because it's too
Yeah.
much. Like it's
No,
really a
it's
lot.
hard. The fasting doesn't really work for me unless it's morning time, just because I'm not a big breakfast person, anyways. But I
Right.
can't, the fasting is hard for me. It's much easier to just try to eat a little bit less and just try to add variety. Like I was eating a sandwich this morning and I was like, this tastes like shit. And then I remember somebody saying, some things you eat, it's just gonna taste like a better body. It's not gonna taste good. It's just gonna taste like a better body. And that's what I
Right.
keep telling myself. Like this one is going towards the better body. But I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
I'm still eating chips. Like I still eat what I want.
Yeah, I think there's a way that you
Thank you,
can
Baba.
eat moderately what you want and still like lose. I don't care what anyone says. Like if you have 2 chips out of that bag, it's not gonna make you gain weight. Like
Exactly.
that's just maybe that's my toxic trait, but that's just how I think.
No, it's the truth though. It's the truth. You're not, you
Yeah.
just, it's because even for me, when I gained weight, I didn't gain weight after eating one meal. I gained weight after a year, 2 years, 3 years of eating whatever the hell I want, not working out, eating at 3 in the morning, going to go lay down right after. So it takes time, just to same way to gain, same way to lose. And I'm just telling myself, just get yourself to a place where you're comfortable, because even though I lost some of the weight, I was happy. And then when I went to Florida and I put on like, remember I put on the shorts and I saw like, the cellulite and stuff. I was like, oh my God, this is a lot of shit. So I didn't like that. But I'm like, you have to start somewhere and you have to love where you are first. It's not like, oh, I'm going to love my body when I get there. So these are just little things I'm learning. And that's
Yeah,
it.
it's true. It's a learning curve, and you gotta eat in like
Hmm.
and West Indian culture is like dumpling, fry this, rice, that, chicken,
Yep.
like you know,
Yep.
it's starch after starch after starch, and then fry after fry after fry. it's like, come on, you have to have, especially the rice and peas and the dumpling and the potatoes and like that's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
starch. Like, you have to have one thing, less rice, one piece of meat, or more protein than rice, and add the salad. Like,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but West Indian culture, especially Jamaicans, eat
They
horribly.
don't do nothing but no salad. Like, what are you talking about?
There's no
You
such thing
might
as
get a
salad.
few
They
pieces
put
of
a tomato
cucumbers
or
or a few pieces
avocado
of
on the
tomato.
side
Yeah.
and then think that this is great. Like, yeah, this
It's
is my dinner.
true. It's true. Yeah, we definitely weren't given healthy eating habits for sure.
Yeah.
I know that for sure with me, and it's something that I'm even struggling with my daughter because I'll put the veggies and stuff, and she'll be like, "Ew, I'm not eating that." Which I know every kid is like that, but I wish I had introduced it earlier. You know, so I'm
Makes
struggling
sense.
with that, but whatever.
I'm gonna
You ever
teach
meet
you.
those people who just eat everything and are still skinny? Yes, there are some people that are like that. They'll
Yeah,
just
that they
eat
have an
everything in
extremely
sight.
fast metabolism. Like,
Metabolism, yeah.
it's extremely fast. So
Hmm. That's just why I want to get more active too, because even if it's just simple walking, like when I was on vacation, I was doing 11,000 steps. Bitch, I don't ever do 11,000
that's
steps.
crazy.
Yeah, and honestly, it didn't even feel like that because we're so interested in where we're going and because it's hot, you're just walking around and so yeah, it helps. I need to do that. It is not fair at all.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, sorry to put the conversation elsewhere, um, but the golf ball types, we can
Yeah.
actually put on a lot of muscle quickly, but we can also get, yeah, it's true. The muscle, apparently the muscle business where we're supposed to where we're supposed to take it and not do like cardio or some shit like that. Apparently. So I heard if you build your muscle first is what they say you're supposed to do, but I find that to be so hard.
Yeah, building
You have
muscle
body
is hard.
dysmorphia. I have body
Mm-mm.
dysmorphia. I don't care what anyone says. It is what it is. But hey, it is what it is, child.
Yeah, I
I
don't have
got
no
to accept
muscle.
it. Neither do I. Like, what is this?
Girl, you want to see my muscle? You want to
Look at
see?
this.
There. Yes. See it there? I don't give a shit. It is. What am I gonna do? Hide it? Ain't nothing there. It's not there. It's
So
just not there.
funny. I just like one day, everyone kept saying, "Oh, your breasts are so big." Your breasts are. I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, no, they're not. Because when I'm looking down, I don't think
Mhm,
that they are. But when I seen a picture of myself this way, I was like,
mhm.
oh my god! Oh, what the hell? Like, now I get it. Now I get it. Now I see why everyone's saying that. I understand it. But anyway,
Yeah.
enough of this fat loss and gain, and back to the question at hand, which
Okay.
was, how do we
Oh
get
yes.
here?
How did we get here? It's okay. Yes. So I don't have that, babe. So we were cool for years and years and years, and then sometimes people go through, which is what I'm learning too. People go through things, and it's about them, and sometimes you take it and you make it about you. And I realized, like for me, I do that a lot. I did still do a little bit, but I did that a lot. Like I would take things on that I'm going through this, so I'm not talking to her or I'm not doing this. But she didn't do nothing to me. I just have my own personal stuff going on. So we didn't talk for years and years and years. And then one day I went to her niece's house and I saw her and she was sitting there and it was so awkward, guys, because like this is somebody who I grew up with. Like she practically raised me. Like I didn't live with my mom. I lived with her mom. So how am I gonna just walk in a room and it was weird. So I went and I sat beside her and I was like, if you're gonna punch me in my face, just fucking do it because I was like, that's just what it is. And then we started laughing and we just started talking and, we're able to just talk things through. And here we are. That was what, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago? That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it
So,
was a good while. It
yeah,
was
we
a good
just,
while. I'm not sure how
yeah, it
long
was
ago,
a
but it
good
was a
while
good
because
while.
Callie was little. She was like 2, 3, and she's 6 now. So that was
She
that.
was
And we
born.
just kept in touch. She was, at the time, she was 2. I think she was just turning 3 or just turned
Mm,
3. Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
it was a good while ago. And then we just kept in touch. Like, if I ever need an honest opinion, I'm calling her. If I ever need somebody to just really like set me straight, or hey, what do you think about this idea? What do you think about that? Like, what would you do in this? How does this sound to you? She's always gonna keep it real. Even if you don't like it, she's always gonna keep it real. So we just stayed in touch from then, and here we are years later.
Hmm. Yeah.
Right?
So ever since I've known her, she's been either A, doing hair or going to school. Maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't put my breast on top of this pillow like that, but ever since she's either been doing hair or going to school. So now that she is still in school years later,
Mhm.
and doing a profession that is
Paralegal.
so I'm
One
assuming
second.
you went to school for how many years now?
Girl, it feels like forever. So the paralegal program took 2 years to do. Then I got licensed the year after that. And then because I did that program, instead of having to do 4 full years in school in a university, I only have to do 3. But of course, I have to do everything different. So I am doing the 4 years.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, when I first
Oh,
started, I dropped some classes, shifted some stuff around. So I'm in school until December of this year. In December, I am done for good. That's it. Until I go to law
listen,
school.
she
If
always
I go to
says
law school.
this. She gets her certificate and she goes and she takes something else.
I
Like,
know,
it's
lifelong
like she's
learner.
addicted to school. And not only is she addicted to school, she'll miss like maybe a week or 10 days of class and then be like, oh my God, there's an assignment due at 12:01 and it's 9 o'clock and I haven't started, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna fail. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she complains about this. Like, this is like a ritual with her. Like, I didn't start, I haven't been to the class, I don't know what they're talking about. And
I
then she
can't
takes the
stand her.
exam, boom, she passes it. How? I don't know, because if that was me, I would die, A, and B, I would tell the teacher, like, I'll go to the doctor's office and get a
No,
sick note and say I was in the hospital so that
you
I could
make
get
it
more time.
sound good. No, that's what it is. Right now, I'm sitting here on this live, and I have an assignment, 8 pages, due at 11:59 tonight. I have not started. I need 10 academic sources. I mean, I work well under pressure.
And that's not a bad thing. Some people
It's
need the
not.
fire lit underneath their ass to get
Yeah.
it done. And when they have that leisure time, they're just like dum 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 dum, just looking at the sky, not knowing what to do
Yeah.
until it's like, oh my God, I only have 2 hours. Okay, I gotta do this. Like,
That's the
there
thing.
are some
But I
people
got
that
to
are
work
like
on
that.
that because I stress about it. So it's not like, oh, I stress about it the whole time up until last minute and then I run to go do it. I might as well just be doing little, little, little. Because this assignment, I knew about this for weeks and she gave us an extension. So really, I have no excuse. So, I'm just going to do it. School is a lot. I'm not addicted to school. I'm addicted to ocean. Bitch, what's up? What's up?
She's addicted to the money that comes with it, child. So I don't know how they do it in other countries, but in Canada, you apply for something called OSAP. What does that stand for?
Ontario Student Assistant Program. So in the States,
Okay.
it's like PPP.
Okay. So here you
Yeah.
apply for this and then you get a loan and then they pay for your
Mhm.
schooling. And sometimes if you do great, they give you a grant, right?
Yeah, so let me tell you about that. So you're supposed to get grants. 60% of your loan is supposed to be grants and 40% a loan if you maintain the good average. So this semester I had 3 classes, which was already not a lot. And I decided to drop one. So you know what happened? The grant got converted to a damn loan. Bitch, I know.
Why?
They tell you that from the outset, but it just never happened to me before because I've never had less than 3 classes. But
Oh,
basically, they gave you that grant because you're supposed to be in full-time studies, so they understand, blah, blah, blah. But the moment I dropped, because I'm technically supposed to have 5 classes, taking 3 was that's the lowest you can go to still be in full-time. So the moment I dropped 1 and went down to 2, no longer full-time, no longer a grant, it is now a loan.
that is so greasy. Like, how do you just give somebody something and say, I'm taking it back, you owe it?
Bro, but it's
Leave
kind
it
of
up
no
to the
still,
Canadian government. Leave it up to the Canadian government. But
right?
so yeah, so what did you do initially when you When you just started.
So like when I just started school.
Yeah.
So when I went to college, I went for the paralegal / court and tribunal agent program. It's a 2-year program. It's good. It's good if you want to work within the court systems and stuff like that. So that's
Can
what
I
I
tell you
did.
that that's the court? I did a court and tribunal agent for a semester, and I said, "Fuck this." I was just like, "Hell, motherfucker, no." And now on
Really?
top of that, I entered the acceleration one, and
Hmm.
then it was I didn't start it at the beginning. I started it mid. So I was
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
no, I
And
was
then
like,
in that one, you don't get a break. You don't get summer breaks. You don't get none of that. You just got to keep going around the
keep
clock.
going straight. Right. I couldn't
Yeah.
take it. I couldn't take it.
It's honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I loved my paralegal program more than I loved my bachelor's degree program.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Paralegal was I would be staying up till 5 a.m. studying. Like I absolutely loved it. Like, I loved the debates. You have like moot court, mock trials, stuff like that. I like that stuff. School is one thing, being in the field is a different thing. Because now
Yeah.
you finish school, yeah, you finish with high marks, all that stuff. Nobody cares about that. They want experience. So then you finish school
True.
and you get out here and no one's hiring you because you have no experience.
And that's the thing that I don't get. Like you go to college or university and
Hmm.
all they want is people with experience. How do you expect people to have experience if you don't hire them?
Exactly.
It's like getting your first job all over again. It's like no one wants to do with anything with you. And then when you lie in your resume and you go there, you look like idiot, you don't know what to do. It's like I have to do this or no one's gonna
Exactly.
hire me.
Exactly. And I think school should come for something. If I just spent 3 years, 4 years in school, obviously I don't have the experience, but that shows my commitment, my dedication, my ability to learn. Like that should speak for something. But I find that with no experience, and then back in the day, you remember when you used to get a job and they used to give you 2 weeks training, and
Yeah,
nobody's
they
doing
don't
that no
train you no
more.
more. No
Nobody wants to
training.
pay you for
Here's
training.
the work. Do this. Give it
Yeah,
back
and
to me
then if
by
you
five
don't do
o'clock.
it, you're gonna get reprimanded. So those
Right.
are the things that made me not love the paralegal career so much, and that's what pushed me towards going to school and opening my own business because it's like no one like when am I gonna get a job? I have to send out 100 resumes, and out of 100, I might get 5 callback, and out of those 5 callbacks for the interview, I don't even get the job.
Right.
So that, I went to a couple seminars where people were speaking about this and they were like, "And open your own business." They encourage you to open your own business. And then that's what I did. I opened my own paralegal firm, and that's what I currently do right now on the side while I go to school. I notarize documents, I draft any type of documents that you need. I do disclosure review. Right now I have a client for the landlord and tenant board. I have another client for immigration. So just little things like that. And it's hard because it's by myself. So I'm paying for everything by myself and I don't really have a colleague to turn to and be like, "Hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that?" But it's rewarding because I'm earning and I don't have anybody over me. I don't have somebody to be like, "Oh, you're 5 minutes late." Like, so I
Yeah,
like that.
I think that's the best
It is.
way to deal with it, to be honest with you, because you're just gonna go somewhere else and kind of, I don't want to say cheat yourself, but kind of cheat yourself. Whereas you could do it your own way, charge what you ever you want to charge, and not have to look up to somebody and be like, oh, how much are you getting from this, or whatever the case is. Like, I think
Exactly.
once you find your niche and once you find like what it is that you want to stick to, if it's just one thing or more than one thing, phenomenal. I think it'll be stellar. Plus, I don't
Yeah,
know what it's like being Black in that field. I don't know if they need more Black people, but I
they do.
think that is amazing.
Yeah,
Like
no, they
literally
absolutely
amazing.
do. They do. They do need a lot more Black people in the field because I find that sometimes I go in. So for example, if I have to go to a courthouse in Hamilton, when I walk up in there, nobody looks like me. Nobody.
Yeah.
None
And
of the
I'm sure
staff.
there are Black people that, not to say that a Black person can't hire
Oh no, for
another white
sure.
person or anybody else.
But there
Not to
should
say
be
that's not what I'm saying.
diversification.
But
We shouldn't be any
what I'm
one.
saying is Canada is a very diverse place and
Exactly.
there's a lot of everything in different fields. So if
Exactly.
there needs to be more Black people in a particular field, it's a good thing
Right.
that you're branching off to do
Right.
your own thing to,
Exactly. I think it's
represent.
important and go in those places that it's not really populate, like not just the city. Because if I go to the court at Markham, I'm gonna see Black people. If I go to the court at Finch, I'm gonna see Black people. But I think it's important to go in places that we're not really oversaturated in and get the experiences. Like for me, it's nerve-wracking sometimes. Like I feel like even when I'm addressing a judge in court, I feel so nervous. Like I don't even know what to say. Like I feel kind of inferior. Like, do I deserve to be here type of thing? But I'm here, and sometimes I make mistakes and they will make you feel bad for making those mistakes, but it's all a part of learning. Like I tell myself 10 years from now, you'll be able to do this in your sleep, you know?
Yep.
So that's how it is. For me, I love the paralegal business, but I'm not sure if this is where I want to stop, because as a paralegal, you're still limited. Like you can help out, you can help people. You're definitely needed. You do important work. But if I really truly want to advocate for somebody on the highest level, then I'm going to need to be a lawyer, or I'm going to need to work with an organization that allows me to advocate in that way and not tell me, oh, that's not within your scope. You can't do that, you know? So that's why I'm thinking of law school. And also, I would be able to be financed throughout law school, so I wouldn't have to worry so much about just making like my business. So I'm thinking about it. Overall, I would encourage anybody and everybody to think about some type of education. I can do both sides of it. On one side, it's a scam, straight up. I'm in school and I can tell you it is a scam, okay? Because there's people that never went to school, don't have no type of, degree or education or whatever, and they're in some of the highest places because they have street smarts, because,
Or they
they're
know someone that
savvy,
knows
or they
somebody.
know it's who you know. Exactly. So on that front, yes, it's a scam. But on the next side of it, once you have that education, nobody can take that from you. And that education allows me to walk into places that I couldn't walk into before and didn't feel like I could ever walk into. So I would still say at any point, try to upgrade something, try to get something. It won't hurt. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
And that's great. That's actually amazing because
Thank
it's called,
you.
actually, I was telling Jay today, she's just starting off. I think this is her second job, if I'm not mistaken, or her first, and she's having a
Oh,
hard time with it. And I'm just like, girl, it's growing pains. When I was your age and I was trying to look for a job and everyone was like picking at me, or customers would yell at me and I felt
yeah.
disrespected. I'm like, A, it's gonna build your character and help you turn
Yes.
you into the person that you're supposed to be.
Yes.
And B, it's growing pains. That means
And
now
you
that you're
learn not to take
realizing
things
this is not
personal anymore.
right.
Yeah. You
Right. This is
know?
not where you want to be and you don't like being treated like this. This is now time for you to go find something else to do or find somewhere else to
Exactly.
work and
Yeah.
take it upon yourself to learn how you want to be treated and move on. I'm like, this is our job is like a relationship, whether it be boyfriend, mother, brother,
Yeah.
sister, friend.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, you express it and you move on. If they
And
don't
you
fix it,
leave.
you gotta move on. Because if
Yeah.
your workplace is okay with someone talking to you some type of way or being disrespectful and expects you to just
That's
be hush
not the
hush
right
and
environment.
not
And
say
you
anything, it's
can't be
not the right
productive in
place
that
for you.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the
No.
right place for you. So I was saying to her, like, this
That's
is
good advice that
God
you're giving
forcing
her.
your hand to move on and do better things, like,
No, that's good.
So
And I feel like this generation too, they're better because they will speak up and they will be like, no, I'm not taking this. I'm out. Like, and because they can make so much money online as well, they're not necessarily subjected to a lot of the stuff that we were. But, you know, you don't have to take, honestly, especially if you're young, you don't have to just take the crap from a job. But it's important to learn. You have to learn because every job you go, you're going to have somebody that makes you mad and, makes you feel away. You're going to leave every job. No, you got to build the skills to know how to deal with that. So the first
right,
time you might blow up and explode. Second time you might explode again. But the third
right.
time you can say, well, no, actually, I don't agree with that. Or, that's not the way I would have worded that. So
Have to speak up
it
for
builds your
yourself.
character for sure.
Right, right. And I was
For
saying,
sure.
also saying, like, Jakaylee wants her own job now. And now she's gonna feel the wrath of people yelling at her, giving her attitude, and she's gonna turn into a savage. I'm like, I can feel it and I know it. So she's gonna turn into a savage and realize how annoying people are and realize what it is that she wants to do, and that's gonna make her,
Yep.
get to where
Yep.
it is that she wants to be. So
It's important. It's important that they get that experience because at home there's only so much we can teach them.
facts.
So when they get the job, and as much as the job is gonna make her mad, when she gets that check,
Yeah. And then that's another thing I was saying to her. I was saying to Jade, I'm like, don't let the money make you feel comfortable. Like, I understand that it's an income coming in, but while
Mhm.
you're there and you don't like it, just look for something else. Like
Else, yeah.
there's jobs out there for people like you. Just think outside the box. You send your resume to your dad and let him fix it up for you. He knows what to see or to
Yeah.
get on it. And just start sending it out and
Mhm.
trial and error, man. We're all figuring it out just like you. Just because you're younger and we're older, it doesn't mean that we have it figured out. We don't
Yep.
know what the
Yep.
hell to do either. So
See, and that's you see, you're honest because I feel like a lot of people, especially online on YouTube, blah 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 blah, they act like they have it all figured out. Like everything is perfect, we have it all together, and then we're fooling this younger generation into thinking that they have to have it all together and they have to. No, no,
it's
no.
okay to not know what you want to do in university in a year. It's okay.
Yeah, you're not shit.
Because you
Like
don't want to go there and say,
and you
okay, I'm gonna pick
change.
something now. You pick it and
Mhm.
then you hate it. Then you
And you
wasted your
change
time.
from year to year, you change. Who you are at
Right.
18 is not who you are at 20, 21, 25. So you don't have to, what you might have be interested in at that point, you might not be interested a few years from now. So
Right.
I don't feel like we should make people feel bad, like, oh, you're not going to college, you're not doing this, you're not allow people to just figure it out. Be supportive. Remember when you were in that same position. And we need to be real. Like I remember, cause you know me, I've said I was gonna start YouTube from 19 on long. Oh no, I can't start no damn YouTube. And because I'm just like, what do I talk about? Are people gonna find me interesting? Who's gonna listen to me? Like, who am I to give advice or to say whatever? But then I'm like, no, I am gonna sit down and make a video where I'm just talking and being completely real. And it is what it is. You either like it or you hate it. But I feel like a lot of people struggle with things, but because we're all quiet about it,
Right.
we're all struggling by ourselves, silent and alone, and we don't know that the next person feels like this because we're thinking, well, they look like they have it all together, so they must have it all together. So,
And to be honest, a lot of people think that about me because I just go and do what I want when I want to do it. I don't care about what anyone thinks. They don't think that I'm stressed out for whatever situation that they might
yeah,
not see me stressing out about, but I'm just
mhm,
living my life segue. But it's
yeah,
stressful.
yeah,
Situations that I have are stressful. So just because I'm not walking around moping or having my head
mhm,
down or just
mhm,
not really wanting to do anything as much
mhm.
doesn't mean that
Doesn't mean
something's
you're
not
not going
bothering
through stuff.
me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So,
Everybody
or because
expresses
I
things
seem very
differently and deals with things
thick-skinned.
differently.
Yeah,
So,
everyone deals with everything differently. So, I think that I think that is 100% okay. Like, don't let anyone force you to feel like, okay, what are you doing now? Like, all the, I
the
heard someone say, like, all
timeline.
the people that are successful right now only got successful like in their mid 40s, like
And you
close
have
to
to
50 years old.
remember, not everybody started on the same level playing field. Like you have some
Right,
people who are already born into success. You have some people who they have opportunities handed to them. They're in the right
right,
places that the right doors open to them. You have some
right,
people that their parents were already saving for them from before they were born because their parents had a great job and they had the RESP and they had this and that. So they didn't have to worry about student loans. And then you have people who have to worry about the next dollar because they don't know if they have to eat sardines tonight because so not everybody started on the same level playing field. And I'm learning that too, because for a long time, I was compared by like my mom and other people, compared to like my cousins or like other people who were in my same age group that were doing better, whatever that means. Because better with a job doesn't mean better mentally, it doesn't mean you're actually happy within. So all of those things, I just want to debunk all of those fuckery straight up. Like it's all crap. Go at your own pace, figure out who you are, stay true to yourself, ask for help, feel vulnerable, talk about mental health. Like I could go on and on and on and on and on and on because these are things that nobody wants to talk about. Bitch, me I talk about it. Me I talk about it. Because when I was mudding, nobody know. Nobody know. Like Lorene, you watch me shave my head off. Everything. Shave it off. Why?
ah,
Because I'm going through all this stuff inside and I don't know how to talk about it. I feel crazy. I don't want to say certain things. Plus, people can't really know what's really going on. Why? Who cares? People who knew me back in high school, do they know who 37-year-old Trishan is because you knew 14-year-old? No, you don't. So I just feel like we need to be more open in our community and be more real and just be honest, man, and be compassionate. Like people are going through real shit out here. And also call people out too. If someone's being a bitch, call them out.
No,
Because
for
then maybe you
sure.
calling them out, they'll acknowledge and be like, you know what, I am, because I am going through this, or because I feel like this. I feel like we're not talking. You have an
Gopi,
auntie saying good
Anaman is
morning.
here. It is 6:25 p.m.
Gopi's in,
Gopi.
is
Good
he in
morning
India?
to you. Welcome. Please like and subscribe if you're new here.
What time is
But
it
yeah,
for you,
you're
Gopi?
101% right. You're
Mhm.
100% right. And
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people don't know
Mhm.
how or talk to somebody about their problem that's like them, and
Mhm.
then they get even worse advice,
Yep.
or they get someone to condone the fuckery. Like if I have friends, like for instance, you, Janae, or Brittany, that or Venetia, anybody, any one of my
Yeah.
friends, I just that don't say to me, "Yo, you're tripping." Like you're tripping. Like what is wrong
Yeah.
with you? Like what are you on? And I don't like that. I don't want someone to be like, oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Why'd
ma'am.
you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes to
okay. I
everything.
understand. Like
Agree
and
with
I don't
everything.
like that. I don't feel like that's
It's
normal.
not real.
It's not
It's not
real. Like
real. When in
you're
life do you go
entitled to be
about
mad
agreeing with
with me.
everything?
Yeah, like you're entitled to be mad with me. I'm entitled to be disappointed in you and be like, yo, bitch, what the fuck you did there? Like,
And
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
real friends, because they call you out. They call you. I
Right.
went to visit a friend the other day. I didn't even go to visit. I went to go do hair. And that friend is family with one of my other friends. Okay. So them being on the phone, me and my big mom, like, hey, I'm over here. She's like, bitch, what? I've been asking you to come to my house and you bring your kid to play with my kid and you're there? Like, how dare you? I was like, for real, I'm so sorry, bitch. I'm sure about your house. You know what I mean? But had she been
Right.
like, oh, hey, Trish, but in her head, been like, that fucking little bitch gone over there. I don't want that. I want you to pull me up, be real with me, keep me grounded, like, be real. So,
Right.
yeah.
Because you don't know what you don't know. And if you're coming out across a certain way and it's not my intention or
No
your
fight, please.
intention,
Yeah.
Gopi, we're not fighting. That's just how we talk. Very aggressive. She's a Leo, I'm a Virgo. That's just how we are.
Right?
Um, um, yeah, if I'm coming across a certain type of way and it's not meaning, I don't mean to, but you're receiving it that way, I can't
Hmm.
get mad at you for receiving it like
Hmm.
that. I have to be like, oh shit, my bad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, that's not what I meant to do. Like, I can't be
Yeah.
like now, oh, you're soft, or oh, shut the fuck up, or like, you know what I mean? It just
No.
that
Yeah.
that's not that's not right. So I think you're right when you say a real friendship is, and me at my big age, I'm just learning this now. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm
Here,
just learning
babe.
this now. Like your friend is supposed to teach you, check up,
Hmm.
learn, give examples
Hmm.
and give opinions.
Of
Like especially
course.
when it's needed.
Of course.
So if I'm just coming to you and, it's just basically me spewing my energy to you or saying what type of difficult situation that I'm in, and you're just like,
But
oh,
like, no, but how we're like, no, talk back, respond, tell you what I think
right,
about the situation, tell me where I think you go wrong, where I go wrong, whatever. Talk to me, give me input, you know? And then when
right,
I'm done offloading on you, ask you, how are you doing? Because there's
right.
friends too that will just offload and hang up the phone.
I think that's
And
okay
I've been that
sometimes.
friend. I've been that friend. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
front. I've been that friend, you know? But now I'm learning like it's two ways. Like, how are they? You know, did you even ask? Like, do you care? Like, you see a friend going through something, don't just be like, why? From a day, you should just different and say it to her. Hey, from the other day, you've been a little weird. Is everything okay? Like, I just feel like we're lacking. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know if it's the empathy or um it's just very rare that for example, I have a friend that her birthday's tomorrow and she's saying like, and me on birthdays. I don't know if
I
it's a
know.
selfish thing for I don't know if it's a selfish thing of mine, but I just feel like she she's just like, no, I'm not doing anything. And I'm just like, oh the fuck. I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
God,
why?
girl. Come on, at least lunch, at least something.
I'm like something, and she's not in the mood. So I'm like, all right, since you don't want to go nowhere, I'm gonna come to you
Pop
then.
up at her
I,
house.
I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna stop by and I'm gonna show you that you still could be celebrated even if you don't want to leave the house. Like
Yeah.
because I feel like there's something within her or anybody that feels that way that is not allowing them to
For
feel,
sure. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, to
For
feel
sure.
right
Maybe
about.
they're not used to being celebrated, or maybe they're looking at, like, for me, when I'm in that moment, like if it's my birthday and I'm like, I'm not doing nothing, one, it's because I'm broke. Two, it's because I just don't feel like worthy of being celebrated. Like, what have I achieved? What's going on? What do I, so sometimes, and then you as a friend recognizing, like, no, 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 bitch, it's your birthday. So we're doing something. So that's good too, because you're seeing what she's lacking and then also saying, okay, you're lacking that, but I'm going to bring that. Right? Like,
Yeah,
it's your birthday. Even if I want cupcake, I could have want Tim Hortons cupcake. It's something. So,
yeah, yeah.
you
I
know,
agree. I agree. I
yeah.
I I agree because I kind of feel like there's, to me, it usually means that, yeah, like you said, they're not worthy,
Ghosting
or
is
they're
hilarious. Yeah.
either they're not worthy, or they feel like they haven't accomplished what they desire to accomplish
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah.
year, or
Mhm.
it's financially, or whatever it is, whatever personal goal that they haven't, or maybe they're sad about a relationship, like who knows, it could be anything.
Whatever. Yeah.
I just think that sticking to that mood is not gonna help you feel better.
Mhm.
That's just me. That's just
Yeah.
me. It could be selfish
Mhm.
of me. I could be being like
No, I don't think
whatever,
it's
but
selfish. I think it's factual. And then when you look back, like let's say your birthday's today, and then a week from now, you look back and you're like, someone's like, "Oh, what did you do for your birthday?" And then now you gotta think back. And you're like, "Shit, I didn't do nothing. Like I hated that day. It was a shit day. I didn't." No, and nothing is wrong. If let's say she just wants some more low key, stay inside, clean your house, light some candles, eat some. Nothing is wrong with that. But still, just being able to celebrate yourself, and be comfortable with yourself. Like nobody is where they really truly want to be. I don't think there's one person on this earth that sits back and says, okay, I have every single thing now. I don't need nothing else. I don't want to be nothing else. You always aspire for more. So I
right,
think
there's
it's
always room for
easy.
growth.
Yeah, I think it's easy to want, like, to feel I think it's easy to feel, for me at least. I think it's easy to feel like unaccomplished, especially with social media and Caribbean parents and just expectations. I think it's easy to be like, oh my god, I'm not a doctor and I don't have 50,000 in my savings and I don't have a house with 6 bedrooms and I don't have this and I don't have that. I think it's easy, but celebrate what you do have. I don't have a 6 bedroom house, but I have a nice ass 2 bedroom apartment. I'm comfortable. I sleep good in my bed. I open my fridge and I could eat whether I want banana
This
or
is
whether I
huge and a
shrimp.
good price at the rent market, child,
Y-
because ooh, I
Imagine,
wish.
right? So
I
I think
wish.
we just have to, yeah, be real. Like, no, not everybody has it all together. Like, one of my favorite Bible verses, believe it or not, is you have to be content in whatever state you're in. Be content. And if you want better for yourself, aim for better. But still be content because there's somebody that has it worse off. So I feel like no matter what, you still have to celebrate yourself. You still have to look at your little accomplishments. On days when I feel sad, look at the fact that my hair is growing and I feel accomplished at that. Like you gotta just look at little things that can bring joy to your day, because this world is fucking sad enough.
It's true, because it's funny you say that, because
Mhm.
I was telling Jay today, I'm like, she's like, how, like, the situation with her job, and she was really sad and she was crying about it. And I'm like,
Mhm.
girl, she's like, why is this happening to me? Blah, blah. I'm like, girl, when you get older, you're gonna wish that was your problem.
Mhm.
You are going to wish that was your problem. So take it with a grain of salt. It's
Mhm.
growing pains. It's just
Mhm.
God shifting you to grow, and
Yeah.
just learn from this and keep it moving, because you're gonna these emotions that you're having now, you haven't had them before. So it's like a
Yeah.
train wreck for you. So as you get older and they come about again, you're just gonna be like, sure, can't matter with this, yeah. Let me go find the next job.
It's
Basically,
true.
that's exactly what's gonna happen. You're not
It's
gonna
true.
cry about it. You're not, like, it's
It's true.
growing pain. I was telling her it's growing pain. So
It's
you're
true.
101% right. And
Mhm.
you
No,
know,
we have to just, for me, I'm learning, like, and I wish I learned it sooner. Like, just be. That's it. Just be. Don't go out there having super expectations on anyone. If you pass somebody and they screw up their face, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to
I
do with
tell
them.
that to Jikili all the
It
time.
has
I'm like, when your
everything to
teachers
do
are
with them.
miserable, they don't
It's
like their life.
them. They
They
maybe
either
didn't
don't have a
sleep good.
man, they
Their
either
man is
live in a
pissing them off.
shelter,
Exactly.
they don't
Exactly.
like their life.
It
Anytime
has
some random
nothing.
person is being rude to you for no reason, they don't like their
It
life.
has nothing to do with you. Even
Nothing
if
to do
they
with you.
say, "Oh, it's you, you're ugly." Well, maybe your ugliness reminds them of someone who they don't want to be reminded of. Maybe like,
Exactly.
like I remember a year ago, 2 years ago, I was walking across the road and this blue car was driving and I was crossing and it was my right to cross. And he just like drove
Oh,
by and when he
thank you.
passed me, he was like, "You fucking fat cunt." I was like, "What?" Oh, thank you, Gopi. I was like, "What? Why am I a fucking fat cunt for
Right.
crossing the road? You don't know me. And what if I was suicidal and I went home and hung this fucking fat cunt?
Right.
Like
Right. No,
why
for
be
real.
mean? Why what does it gain you to be mean?" And then I realized, you know what? It has nothing to do with me. He's
Nothing
miserable.
to do with you,
Maybe
child.
something is wrong with him. It's
None,
not me.
everything is wrong with him. Absolutely
Mhm.
nothing to do with you. And I tell that to Jacaylee. When your teacher's mean and she's just yelling and screaming, I'm like, our mana cheat panar. She not like him not like her. She's getting a
I'm done.
divorce. She's probably
Yeah.
thinks she's ugly. She's having a bad hair day. Whatever it
Mhm.
is, it's
Yeah.
her problem.
Mhm.
Literally. Like
It's
just
true.
just be like, this has nothing to do with me because I didn't do anything to you.
Mhm. Exactly that.
Simple.
Exactly that. That's what I'm learning now. I'm learning that. I'm learning to just try to be pleasant. When I'm in a bad mood, try not to let the mood last the whole time. Like just trying to be Lorraine, just I try a bit better. I want to be happier. I don't want to die of heart disease. I was watching a video yesterday. I saw this lady. She was what, 80 years old. You should see how beautiful her skin is. Like not a wrinkle, not a nothing. And she was in Jamaica. She's not rich. But I was like, you know what? Even if it's a green banana, she can name that shit on our bed. Like I just want to be happy. I want to be content. I don't want to be for nobody. If I step on your toe, I'm
Soft
so
life.
sorry. But
Soft
I
life.
still won't cuss out a blood. But I am trying my best not to because life is just so beautiful. You have to take it because it's sad. The world is sad. So you have to make your life just be nice and beautiful and light so you can attract that. And on the off days when I'm in a field, so I'm gonna feel like I want to step in somebody's face, I just stay on my couch, you know?
Right.
And know that it's a day. It's not forever. It's a moment. It's not forever. I just want us to be better, be happier, be loving, be giving, because people are really suffering out here, man.
It's true. And you also have to allow people to be who they are. It's something that I learned as well. Like you have to
Mm-hmm.
allow people to be who they are and then you
Mm-hmm.
choose if you want to be a part of
Of
that because
that.
people don't
Yes.
change. People
Yes.
only change when they want to change or when they're forced to change or
Mm-hmm.
when some
Mm-hmm.
situation in their life happens that forces them to change something about themselves. People don't usually are
Yeah,
willing to change something. So for
that's true.
example, if you're angry, you come from work and you're pissed off and justice sees you in your attitude, he should just allow you
Mm-hmm.
because it's gonna breeze off. He shouldn't be like, oh, what's your problem?
What's
Go
wrong
get
with you
something to eat.
now? And then now
Yeah,
we're
like
beefing.
you're right. Now you guys are beefing. Let her
Allow me to be. I say that
be
shit, girl. It's like you're a fly on this wall because I say that all the time. I'm like, just let me be. Let me
you're a
be
human
in
being.
all
You
my
have emotions.
fabulousness. Let
You're
me
not
be.
taking it out as long as you're not taking it out on somebody. If you want to
Exactly.
be in
It's
a
true.
mood, be in the
If my
mood.
face wants to be screwed, let it be screwed. I'm the one getting wrinkles. It's not you. Right? Ask me if there's
Facts,
anything you can do and then back the
facts,
fuck up.
facts.
Like,
Why not ask? Is there something I can help you? Do you need some water?
I'm telling
Do
you,
you want a
babe,
foot
I told a
massage?
really long time that me and her should just get married and be done with it all. Like, we can still have our side niggas, but because she gets me. Seriously.
Seriously, but it's
Honestly.
just so true. Like, just allow
Yeah.
people to be. If someone's feeling miserable, yes, yes, you
Ush,
too.
ush, then, ush. Me forget say you're the behind the keyboard. My bad, my brother. But my did say she can't keep the man on the side. You're welcome. Because justice is still gonna be here. But just as I say, we get each other. Like we can't, but I'm with the arguments and the thing. Like we get it.
Yeah, like just allow people to be who they are. Like how
Yeah.
teenagers are moody. Like once Callie gets to that age, and she's gonna be like, moody and in her way and just
Yeah.
slamming the
She'll
room
have a
door
she'll
or
have a key
whatever.
to your house. That's the mood she'll be. A key to your house from a pump out our tea the motor.
Oh my God. But
No,
yeah,
it's true.
let people be who they are, man, and just like for example,
Yes.
sometimes crazy people come on my live trying to like when I was in Barbados, some girl came on my live trying to tell me not to eat with my mouth open. I was like, bitch, keep scrolling if you don't want to see
I'd be
that.
like, what you say? What was that?
Like, what do you think this is?
Are
No
you
one
dumb?
tells me what to do in real life. You
Just
think
let me
I'm gonna
be. Let
allow
me
someone
be.
over the
If
internet to
you
tell me
think
what to do?
If you
Then
think
I
it's
think Bahamas my
distasteful,
life. I
if
mean
it's not
Bahamas.
for you, go on about your business. It's
Keep
okay.
scrolling.
Listen, you see, when you reach a level of contentment and just happiness in your life, what other
Or
people do
zero
is not
fuck.
going to bother you. You don't care. You don't care.
Exactly.
You're going to be happy in your house. You're going to be laughing, having fun, having sex. Doing all, you're okay. So when those people come with their negative, me know say uno not happy. Me know say uno no boss and nothing a long time. Me know. Just say so.
A second hand,
Damn.
not a first hand. They haven't
Right?
bust a second hand.
Right? No, seriously, because like you're so miserable, and I get it because I've been, and I can say that because I've been that. I'm not just
Right.
talk, become a think. So I'm saying that because I've been that bitch that has been just, oh, fuck the world. I'm so mad at everybody because I'm mad within myself. I'm pent up within myself. So
Right.
allow people to be. Try to move with compassion. Be happy in yourself. Me happy in myself. I'm sorry. I'm happy. Some days me depressed no ras, but some days I'm happy. Like the other day I was very depressed. Everything going on with my mom and everything. And then Katie Ann called me. She realized how sad I was. And you know what she did? She called a lady to get her to pray for me. Like, I know, bitch. I was bawling for like an hour.
Bar my eyes out. What the hell?
Ball,
Oh my
ball.
God, that's so
Because I was
sweet.
like, that's exactly what I needed in that moment. And like
Mhm.
sometimes I don't know how to say, bitch, I need a prayer. I don't know. But for her to be like, you know what? I was talking to her and she got more emotional than me because I try to be tough. But when she said, here's the lady's number, call her, and the lady prayed for me, Lorene, I feel like so light. I feel like right now, I feel like I could have, what name? Ice
Why?
skate. I feel like I could have do gymnastic. I feel like I could have bumplica split. I feel, I feel good. No, as a God. I feel light.
Yeah.
I feel happy. I feel like, thank you, Jesus, because you never fail. So
Right.
I'm just gonna move good throughout life, try to be a good person, try to just, I'm not telling you I won't have moments, but my ultimate aim and goal is just to be a good person to myself and to others because you never know what other people are going through. You never know. You giving them that cut eye might be what sends them over the edge. Or you say, I really like your hair, girl, might be the only thing nice to hear all day. So,
I think compliment and funny you say that, I think compliments go a long way. Like I literally go out my way. I'm like, hold on one second. I'm just gonna tell that girl like her hair. Like I
yes.
go out my way to because you just she probably might be, I don't like this or this doesn't look good and I'm not sure how to take
Mhm.
it when I get home. And then I give her that compliment. She's like, oh, okay,
And
I'll look
that
into
boosts
that.
her
Like
confidence now.
that's just a
Exactly.
boost. And I find
Gopi,
for me,
Gopi, type in the chat. What's your background? I'm interested
what
to know where you're
where you
from.
from, Gopi? Because
Yeah,
you're all up in this. What
I'm
country?
intrigued
Are
to
you
know
in
where you're
India?
from, Gopi.
Yes. I
Hmm.
find that when girls compliment me, I appreciate it more than a man.
Of
Because
course,
the
because a
man,
man just wants to fuck. Like, and
yeah,
some
right.
some of the guys, some of them genuinely mean that. But for the most part, them tell you that because you ask for it or something, depending on what them want. When a
Right.
girl tells you that, I feel good because I'm like, wow, one, she's not a hater, and two, I believe her, I trust her. Like, and I might have been questioning this top or this whatever, and now I feel better about myself. And it costs you nothing. Like
It's
being
true.
nice to someone costs nothing.
$0.
Just to tell me will wind up my window job. I said, girl, I love that. Like, and he's like, yo, you're so enough. And I'm like, no, I have to tell her that because you don't know what that means to her.
Right.
So that's just it. Mindful life is interesting. So Gopi, where are you from? My bumbleclot, you have everything else to say. Where you come from? Where you live? Where you reside? Where you there?
Gopi, where do you get internet at?
Not
My background friendship, I like Madame. Okay, you know what?
Mr. Gopi, it's all right. Go on type. Yeah, test your typing skills. Welcome and stay. We like it. We were
We
interested
love
because
it.
you clearly I am interested because he doesn't know our mannerisms.
Right,
So
yeah,
it's very
yeah.
obvious that you're not from either a Caribbean or a Western place. So I just want
Right.
to know because there's no way we'd be fighting and laughing like this.
Yes, yes, it's true. It's true. It's so
So
true.
I'm interested to know. But him saying background our friendship, so I'm live a friendship.
Okay,
Welcome.
Gopi. All right, we appreciate it. But yeah, you're
Yeah,
100% right, man. I kind of feel like you do what you can, and like you said, it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna cuss somebody stink, but
mm-hmm.
like, don't bother me and I won't bother you. It's just that
Exactly.
simple.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't come for
Exactly.
me. Don't come in my life trying to tell me what to do because you're gonna get the shaft. You're gonna get the strays, according to
Don't
Ashley.
chew
You're
with
gonna
your
get the
mouth
strays.
open. Bitch, do you eat? You hungry?
Like, and then she had
No.
the audacity to say, "Have some home training."
But then
Like,
that's what I'm saying. There's people, but do you think that person would see you sitting outside a restaurant or and ever say that to you? So
absolutely not.
this bravado that they get when they're on the internet, where's this in real life?
Right,
Besides, they would have
right.
never
You're
seen
so
me
brave
outside of
behind the
eat
computer,
and
or
walk up
you're
to me and tell me
asking.
to close my mouth. You would have never do that. Never. Never. Because we just hawk and toe. What you say? I didn't hear that.
It's
See, that's what I mean.
true.
There's people that come to draw you out. But it's okay. It's all right. Baby on this? Girl.
Shout out Justice. Shout
Let's
out
say shout out
Justice.
you. He's laying on the couch. He has work later.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's looking at me
Okay,
like, you said you had an assignment. Because I'm sitting at my desk, but
oh
it'll get
yes, you
done.
have an.
It's gonna get done because I have to exactly keyboard warriors. I has to get done because it's worth a lot of my mark. So even if I produce a mediocre assignment, which I don't want to, of course, but even if I do, I'm still getting something. At
Is
the
that the one
end,
that
we
you
reach
said
at the
is
end of the
25%?
semester. I think it's like
Is that?
25%. At the end of the
Mm,
semester, at the end, me reach the finish line. I'm lucky. Me I drag myself across the finish line, dragging by my belly. Eurovugal Southern. I make up that place there. What my iPad there? Google. This is Google. Did you make a keyboard? Did you make a mistake?
probably. Oh, India or Sri Lanka. How you know that?
Me I think of Sri Lanka.
I don't think it's Sri Lanka either.
Eurovugal Southern. As it means southern. Me
Yeah, I
think you
think
make
you
a
mean
mistake.
Southern.
Yeah, me think you make a mistake. Anyways, it's great to have you here with us. Just to clarify, we are not only friends, we are like literally sisters, and we're not fighting. I'm a village boy. I love village boy. I'm a village girl too. Me a village girl, go pee. I'm a village girl, go pee. Nothing's wrong with being a village boy. That's the life we want. We want a garden right now, a farm, couple chicken, two goat.
Yes, yes, she loves the
Right?
farm.
I
All she
do. I
talks
want
about
it
is her
so bad. Right
farm.
now, I have my seeds started. All my peppers, tomatoes, everything is started in my greenhouse. But
But when
I
is the
just,
season?
hmm?
When is the season to plant all those things? Because I want to plant some stuff too.
Mother's Day weekend. So Mother's Day weekend, you should plant out.
Is that
But
May?
because I'm starting them from seed, yeah, May 12th, May 11, 12, that weekend, 10th, 11, 12. But because I'm starting them from seed, I have to start early.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But
All
no,
right.
Gopi, I want you to know that this is a purely friendly, conversational, like it's a happy conversation. There's nothing weird or bad or argumentative going on here. I understand that our mannerisms might be different. Not only are we Jamaican, okay, we're also live in Canada and we've known each other for a very long time, so we have like a camaraderie. It's easy. So no, we're not arguing or fighting. We wouldn't even be doing this on here. If we were arguing and cussing and fighting, it wouldn't be on here. So
Right. And if she says bitch, it's just
yeah.
literally a phrase.
Gopi,
It's
I'll
not
call you
anything that
bitch.
I'm
I
gonna
call
be
everybody
offended
bitch.
about.
It's nothing offensive. It's nothing tone. I think tone is everything. Like if she's calling me a real bitch or I'm calling her a real bitch, we know. It's not like that. So thank you for your concern. We appreciate it, but that is not this conversation at all.
100%.
Okay, village
100%.
boy Gopi. So Gopi, do you have a garden? Do you have a farm? Do
Speaking
you
of
garden?
your
Is
speaking
that
of
very
your
like, should I not assume that? Is that very presumptuous of me to assume that because you say a village boy, you have farm and goat and cow?
Well, usually people in the village have usually have like animals
I
around,
mean,
or
yeah.
for the most part.
Well, it depends.
Um,
Yeah. Do you go pay? No, your keyboard dead.
as for your planting, like okay, so now that last year has done
Mm-hmm.
and your plants are dead from before, am I correct?
Hmm.
Do you
Most of
just
them, yeah.
keep those plants in that soil, or do you have to repot or replant everything?
So, couple of plants that I tried to save was like peppers. So you can do what you call overwinter, which is like you cut off all the leaves, cut down the stems, and bring it inside and just water it every like once a week or so, just to keep it alive. And then you plant that back outside. Tried to do that with some of my peppers, but then I forgot it outside and snow catch it. So them dead for
Oh
sure.
God. What
So
was
I
that?
did
Your
end up
peppers?
over, huh?
Your peppers, you said?
Yeah, like I tried to save a couple of my pepper plants that did really well. But then I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
one day and it snowed and I was just like shit. But other than that, I didn't save anything else. But what I'm gonna do is all my plants, I already pulled out the roots. Other than those peppers that I tried to save, it's just soil that's there right now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of all my bags and use garden beds. So I'm gonna dump the soil in and dump in other material that'll break down and just plant in there. And then you can just reuse it, but you add amendments. So you add like bone meal, blood meal, fertilizers, nitrogen, stuff that feeds the soil so they can feed the plant. But I
I
don't
was
really
on
plan
a
to buy
live
much
recently.
soil.
I can't remember who it was. Shout out to that person. But someone
Mhm.
said that rice water helps your plant grow.
Okay, well, I will definitely look into that. I know
And I was like,
banana peel water helps certain plants too. I did that. But make
okay,
sure you use it in a dark container because it stains whatever the hell you put it in.
okay.
But I listen, when I tell you I have garden channels up my ass, I have a lot. So this year I'm trying to scale back. This year I only started, I think, 12 different tomatoes. I started 16 hot peppers, I want to say 16 sweet peppers, couple onions. I'm gonna do some flowers, some basil, some herbs. I didn't go a lot. I'm doing zucchini, cucumber, but last year I tried to do a lot because I was just so excited. This year I'm really trying to scale back and get the things that I'll use. Like I used tomatoes. Last year I grew tomatoes that lasted me almost a year, like peppers that lasted me almost a year. I want to do use the things that I actually grow the things I actually use. So
Right.
next year I'll grow garlic and stuff like that. Girl, I just want to get the hell out of here and go get a piece of land in a hot place and be content. That's my life.
Listen, I'm very
That's it.
interested in growing the way how I seen my I wish I wasn't able to get them to you, but the way how I seen
Mhm.
my uncle grow the scallions and how potent they smelled and how
Yes,
thick and rich they
they
were,
get yes.
nothing like the
You
grocery
can't find
store.
that in the
I'm like,
store.
I
I'm gonna not
have
find this
to
in the
grow
store.
these things.
Yeah.
Like I have to
No,
grow
you
like
have, and it's so easy,
and
you
it
know. Do you
makes your
know?
food taste different.
Of course. Lorene, you could take the one, let's say your uncle gives you one, you can literally use that. And when you get to the end, instead of throwing out that bottom white part, just plant it back. Right now,
Okay,
I
so if
started,
can I plant that inside?
yes,
Will it
it'll
thrive
grow.
inside?
Of course, just keep it by a window. Not
Okay,
all the time if the window's cold, but give it
right.
sunlight and give it water. Let me tell you, right now I'm growing onions and bunching onions, green onions from scratch. If I bring it to you, and matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. If I wish you could smell it. The little tiny, right now they're nothing, and it already smells. And they're like nothing. How do I?
Just flip
Oh,
it.
nope, that still don't work. So nothing is here yet because these are my peppers.
Hmm.
But here's some cucumbers, and these are the onions I'm telling you about. And if you smell them right
Oh
now,
wow.
yeah.
What kind of
So these
onion is
are I
it?
have lettuce and basil. I have
What kind of onion is
peas.
that?
So I have red onion and Walla Walla onions. Then I have kalaloo. This is red kalaloo. I have lemon basil, arugula. These are some peas coming up. And these are peppers. Nothing come up yet. And I have 2 tomatoes just coming up.
So why do you have them covered with the plastic?
So they need there's nothing in here, but it's peppers. They need heat. So in order for a lot of them to germinate, you have to keep the soil moist. So when I have the
Oh,
dome on, it keeps it wet so that it gets steamy, it drips down, keeps it moist. But you still have to open it sometimes because then you don't want it to get moldy. So
gotcha.
I just go back and forth and yeah, that's just the
Wow.
plan.
Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm gonna try to instead of cutting off that part, the sprout at the bottom of the scallion,
Leave
I'm
the
gonna
white. Yeah, leave the white part and just put it in water for like a week. So put it in some water. Don't let it get too deep in the water. So what some people do is they push a toothpick through it and then just let the white part sit in the water and you'll see roots start to
mm,
grow. Once the roots
okay.
start to grow, put that in some dirt, you're good to go. It'll grow and the more you cut it, it's like cut and come again. So it'll keep coming, just like lettuce, keep coming, just like
Mm.
basil, keep coming. So we really don't have to be spending all that money at the freaking grocery store for shit that rottens. I buy a zucchini at the grocery store. It lasts me a week tops before it gets soft and moldy and gross. My zucchini I grew lasted 5 weeks in the bottom of my fridge before I
Because
used it to make banana
how
zucchini bread.
first of all, that zucchini or any vegetable that we buy at the grocery store, we don't know when that was originally picked.
Exactly.
We don't know
Exactly.
when that was originally picked. We don't know what paint they put on top of it. We don't know what they put on it or in it to make it grow to the size that it is.
Yep.
Like we don't know anything because I'm noticing when I buy, I said to them, let me try something different. When I buy the scallion at the grocery store and I sniff it, I don't smell shit. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't smell anything. It doesn't smell like anything. But
Yeah.
the one that my grandfather, I mean, the one that Uncle Walter picked out of his
It's
backyard, straight out of the
potent.
dirt, I
Mm-hmm.
smelled that shit. I was like, I even have to put my
Yep.
nose to it like this. I was like back here and I
And you
could
could
smell how
smell it.
strong it was. And I'm just like, yo, so that's what they're like, this is how it's so really
Yeah.
supposed to be. And it was
But
like this thick. It
thick.
was like
It's not
this
these
thick.
skinny, wilty ones. It's
Right.
nice and thick. That's the thing. And in the grocery store, if you see anything that comes close to that, which you don't, it's organic and it's $4 more than the regular. So your uncle right now he's organically growing his stuff and eating. It's healthier for him. He's saving. He can go outside and pick that and put it in his meal anytime he wants. Like that's the thing. The beauty of a garden. Like when I wake up, Lorraine, I can go out there and I can pick a strawberry, pick some tomatoes, pick some peppers, you know how good I feel coming in and making some eggs and putting spinach that I grew? Like that makes me feel good. Like I don't know. That for me is everything.
I can
So
imagine. I can imagine. I went to
mhm.
the grocery store the other day and I love Granny Smith apples. I think I bought 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah, you forever
Girl,
love
let me
those
tell
green
you,
ass sour ass
they came
apples.
up to $13.
Because I would stand in the store and
$13.
eat all six. Who
I
I'm not
went to
buying
the
that.
flea market the following weekend, Downsview Flea Market, bought the same 6, I think 6 or 8. I can't remember how much it was.
Four
I think
dollars,
they were
$5.
$3.14.
Exactly. And that's coming straight from the farmer. Even if they've had it sitting for a little while, it's not as long as the grocery store.
Listen,
Like,
there's no way in heck that I would buy another like if I have to go to the flea market every weekend and buy
mhm.
2 apples per day because Jackie eats like 6 apples in one day. If I have to buy like 15 apples and get
Mhm.
them for $6 or
Mhm.
$8, I'll do that.
It's better, and then
$13 for 6 apples?
you're supporting local farmers. Like the thing is, we have to get back to a slower lifestyle that's not so convenient. Because remember,
Right.
it's very convenient for me to sit on my couch and order my Walmart, and that shit gets delivered to my door. Like I never left. Girl, I
Oh,
utilize that anytime you have the money. I'm ordering Walmart. Like why not? But there's something about getting up, going to the farmers market, seeing the actual farmers, seeing other people. The food is fresher, it's brighter. Yeah, why not? Why a
getting the
slower
mango
that's I
from the
don't know,
basket.
and it's not for everybody. Not everything's for everybody,
It's
but for
not.
me,
Yeah.
that slower pace, healthier, like small community, small town vibe. I like that. I like that. As long as them not look for eng me, my good. I like that. So
Gopi, you're not gonna see $6 in your life. Do you
$6.
work?
No, stop going so Gopi. Wherever you live, $6. Let me stop it. You know what, Gopi? I understand. And you know, in this life, money is not everything. But I do understand that you do need money in order to make a move sometime, which is why we're talking about creating an environment where you don't rely so much on the dollar, where you can supply your own food.
Or be
So maybe
happy
that's
with, like,
$6.
content with
Yeah,
what you have, like you said.
right. And if you're in a
Like,
hot climate,
everyone seems
maybe
to
try
think money
planting
is the root of or money's gonna solve everything. Like, once I get
everything.
money,
No,
I can get everything I want, and that's not really how it
rich
works, or
people
that's
are
not what
still
it's supposed to be.
miserable. Rich people are still stressed. Rich people
100%.
still, yeah, rich people, the cost of living is going to force people to be disciplined. Connected to nature. Exactly. But the thing is, are people gonna do that? Because even when you look at the gardening community, yes, it's big, but it's really small in comparison to the world. Like, even I had people who were just like, oh, so how much do you really save? Like, you really couldn't spend $3 on tomatoes? Like, but why spend that $3 on tomato? Yeah, but growing it isn't good. Yes, maybe it costs me a little bit in the water and it costs me a little bit, but it's mine and it's wholesome. And so, will people adapt to that? Because I don't know if people will
Exactly.
adapt to
Probably
that.
not. And it's yours. Not only is it yours, you know what you put in it, on it, how you grew it,
Mm-hmm.
where it's
Mm-hmm.
been, where it
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been. Whereas what we're getting from the grocery store, who knows, even
It
when they're
is.
under even when the
Mhm.
vegetables are in where the vegetables are and that mist
Mhm.
sprays on it,
Yeah,
I
like
believe
what's
it's
in
only
that?
water.
Yeah,
I do
what's in
not believe
that?
that's only water. What is that? We don't know what that is. It looks
Wanna
like
see how-
water. Who knows what that could be? That could be something to give whatever the vegetables are longer
Exactly.
lifespan to have beer chemicals on it. We don't know. Has
Mhm.
anybody ever looked into it to see what that is?
You hungry?
Like,
No, exactly.
Yes.
You hungry? Okay, what do you want?
I don't know.
Not this little pitney telling me she's hungry because I fully neglected her all day.
hi, Callie.
Just your run gun. You gonna say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Can I see your pretty face?
She wants to see you, no?
Wait. No, I'm actually not.
Actually, no. Why?
Okay.
I'm shy.
She's sad. Why you sad?
No,
My people. Oh,
shy.
shy. Oh,
Oh, you're
like where you
shy. It's
sad?
just me.
Exactly. It's Lorraine.
Why are you
It's
shy? Don't
Lorraine.
you
It's just
remember you
you,
came to my
Lorraine.
house? Who do you think
It's
it was?
Lorraine.
She looks sun kissed for real.
Girl, she had a good old time over there.
Callie, you had fun in Orlando? Can you
Yeah.
tell me about your trip?
Okay, I'll tell you some of it. So
Okay.
we were in
Come tell
Canada.
me. I want to see your face.
So first we were in Canada, and then we took an
Airplane.
airplane, and then we went to another airport. Then we took another. Wait, no, that's not how it started. So first, when we in Canada, we took an Uber, and then we went to the airport. No, not to the airport. We went on a cruise.
On a ferry.
On a cruise, actually, because like it's my story.
Okay.
So
Okay, let us tell the story, please.
and then we went to the airport. We took one plane, but I got the window seat, and the second airplane, my mom got the window seat, and I got the aisle, which was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I got to get out easily, and she didn't. So bad luck
Did you
for
like the
her.
plane ride?
Yeah, and then
She was so excited when the plane took off, Lorraine. She was like screaming and giddy and like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, oh my goodness. Old to be a kid.
yeah, so then we were in Florida.
Yeah.
So we stayed there for like 7 days, as we always do. We're supposed to stay for 6, but 7 is the best. And then we went to a hotel, and there was what was beside it? 7-Eleven,
Public.
Sorry, I
Public.
don't know what happened. My apologies.
It's
It was
okay.
like so fun, and then we stayed in the hotel
For 6 days, and then we went to my sister's house for the last day. Or 5 days.
we stayed in the hotel for 6 days, and then
Ooh.
last day was we went to Orlando,
To Tampa.
and then we went to a park, and also it had swings. Again, guess how many steps we took?
Maybe 100 steps.
No, 552 steps.
11,000 steps.
What?
Yeah.
You did all of that?
Yeah.
Wow. Did your feet hurt?
I like, Mommy, take me.
Yeah, and the end she's like, I'm so tired.
You couldn't take it anymore? So what did you have to eat that was yummy?
What did you eat, really?
What did you eat that was yummy?
Nothing. Kelly just really, honestly, she just ate whatever we ate, but she mostly ate pizza and rice and chicken.
No, not to you. Soon.
Okay, go ahead.
And then when you went to Tampa, it was like so cool. And then tomorrow was the today, and that one, it was the best day of my life. So we went to McDonald's. I was sleeping, and guess where we went?
Where did you go?
You have to guess. So it starts with a D.
Starts with a D.
Yeah. Think of any fun.
Did you go to a wedding?
No. Well, we went to a wedding, but we didn't went to the wedding in Tampa. That was in the hotel. We went to Disneyland. Disney Spring. Yeah, we did.
Okay. Hello, Coolie. Nine Wagwan.
I got ice cream. I got this.
Leave it. She can see it. She can see it.
I got this.
Oh.
And
You face paint.
I got face paint. It was so fun. Did you send me the video?
Don't talk to me until I say you can't tell her.
Did you send me the video?
Yeah, she saw you.
Did you saw the video of the painting that I talked about? Did you see it?
She did. She saw
Yes,
it.
I remember. You remember I called you and I seen your face painting. It was so pretty.
At Wawa's? Yeah. Okay, bye. So yes, girl. I'm gonna feed this Pitney just now. But
all right, thanks so much for joining.
I know. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Please say like and Callie, come back and say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
So share. She says in her own video.
Share and comment down below if you like this meeting or not.
Yes. Share, like, and
Hi,
subscribe.
Marjorie. How are you?
You know who that is, though, do you?
No. Chantel?
Yes.
Yeah, but coming to the Gettys. Hi, Chantel. Not Marjorie. God damn.
Mommy.
Okay, what do you want to eat? Chantel, buy your money now?
I don't know.
Buy your money. Over your broke out hungry. I'm suck out.
Buy your monkey.
Lost a lot of weight, okay? Well, suck out. Stop this. That's called weight loss.
Careful, Jesus Christ. Move your foot, man. That's why I must stop it. So watch you stop answer after the good. Where's the money? What is that free? So what's for dinner, Lorraine?
Girl, me and Victoria made up this thing where we're doing a liquid cleanse, but child, I don't know how that's gonna go because
First of all, I haven't seen Victoria in a long time. What kind of cleanse?
Victoria does not need to lose a pound. Earlobes.
Tell her I
think it's
said
her
that. I tell her.
Earlobes.
Tell her don't even blink too much at the time because she might lose her weight.
I think it's her earlobes that are heavy that wants to lose weight because
I'm eating some stale popcorn.
I love stale popcorn. I love it. So good. Oh my gosh. Still popcorn.
It's me getting up to get Callie food and me eating the popcorn and not getting her food.
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Do you want chicken and potatoes?
Oh, it's Shanice.
Oh, hey, Shanice. What? Same concept, babe. I'm on now. Ain't nothing changed, girl.
Trust me. All right, child.
All right, I'm gonna go. This was so much fun. Please invite me on your live again. Hey,
yeah, for sure.
Hey, yeah. Oh, sorry. Hey, okay. Almost made it. I almost made it. Leave that alone. Oh, you see, kids just stress you the hell out.
That is for entertainment. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
No problem. Bye. All right, guys. So that was my little live with Trishan. Her name is Trish. If you ever see in the chat, hail her up. She usually comes on my lives here and there. So I've been on this live. I don't know what my phone did. It did something weird. I think I've been live now for over an hour. It disconnected and reconnected. Thank God it came back to the same spot that it was. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into my channel on the road to 2K subs. Please like and subscribe. It's free of charge, child. It's free. I will never, and I repeat, never charge y'all to watch my channel. Okay? See, did you see that come off? It's automatic. I don't know why. It just has like a time frame. It doesn't want to be on for a long time. Again, Temu, ladies and gentlemen, this is all Temu. So please, if you're interested in a name tag hanging thingamajiggy that lights up, go on the Temu website. It is less than $50 for this thing. Okay. You could choose your color. You get neon, you get green, you get white, you get clear, you get pink, you get hot pink, you get blue, you get all types of colors. You just type in what it is that you want it to say, and they basically just do it for you. You see renditions of other people. It gives you a character max. So this character, I think it was, I don't know, I think I hit the max with this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think it's 15 or 16 is the character max. But whatever characters that you put, then they add the heart at the end. They have ones with the heart, they have ones without the heart, they have ones that are just straight, they have ones that just go straight across, and they have the 2-layer like this. So if you want it up and down, or if you just want it to say like whatever you want to say just going straight across, that's up to you. But it's out there. Just go on the Temu. First of all, I'm not sponsored by Temu now. I'm just letting you know what I did and giving it all to y'all, because I'm not a gatekeeper. Okay, it's one thing I'm not going to do is gatekeep. I'll let you guys know. If y'all ask me, I will tell. Okay, if you actually want the actual link to this person that I got this from, you can send me an email at talktomemb, and the 2 is the number 2 at gmail.com. And the email is in my bio, child. You can check that out. If you have any questions, need some opinion, whatever, send me an email, child. Whatever you want to do, you want to send me gifts, send me an email. You want to know my PO box, send me an email. If you want to know not my address, but you get what I'm giving. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I have now reached my goal. I was trying to get to 1,090, and I think I got there. Thank you guys so much. Complete the heart. Complete the heart. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Tomorrow, what I'll be doing, I don't know. It'll just be another random thing. So it is now 7:13 in Toronto, Canada. I'll be signing off. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please share, 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 like, subscribe, because what you love it here. I'm working on putting my vlog together of the Bahamas. So stay tuned for that. I will let you guys know when it's out so y'all can watch it. I did the best that I could with what I got, child. Now, I'm not a photographer, not a videographer. I recorded it with my phone. My phone has good quality, but sometimes when you upload the video from the phone to the app that you want to edit to, it kind of like changes the quality of the video for whatever reason. I don't know, child. I'm not a tech savvy person like that. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. Peace. Enough hair grease. Bye. Try my phone glitching. My phone glitching, honey. Child, my phone frozen. My phone will not let me come. Someone come look at this. Somebody come look at this. My phone will not allow me to close the app.